Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please don't mind this on my lips. So this is my scrub. I'm scrubbing my lips. When I do my makeup, I normally scrub my lips. So what I want to show you today is how I do my eyebrows. I don't use a liner. I just use powder. I don't also use black powder. I use a brownish color. The reason why I choose to do that is our real eyebrows, if you look at them honestly, they're not actually black. They're somewhat dark. So some people you may find they're just a little bit brown, depending on your skin color and the real hair on your hair. So I prefer making my eyebrows as natural as they can be to the real eyebrows that I have. So if you can see now, you'll see my eyebrows. This is how they naturally are. They're just not done. I haven't done anything. I'm gonna brush them now just to show you how they look if they're brushed. I'm gonna use this brush, my Isabella Gracia brush. Got this with as a gift from them. I love this brush, but in this brush, it's an eyebrow brush, but I only use this side. I'll explain to you why. So I'm just gonna do this just to show you how my real eyebrows are. And I'm gonna do this one. Okay. So this is my eyebrows. They are brushed now. If you look, guys, my eyebrows are not really the same. This one, this side, tends to kind of fade away here at the end, okay? And this one is the one that I think I like the most as well, and it's just proper. So what I would do sometimes is I would trim them, because if you trim them, it does make the work that you have to do when you're doing your eyebrows on your makeup much more easier. But most of the time, I don't trim them. So I'll show you how I do it now. This brush I don't use because if you look at it, you will see it's quite thick here. This is thick, so that's why I don't use it. I prefer a thin brush. So the one that I use for my eyebrows is this one. It's very thin. You can see it's very thin and it's straight. So this is what I use. Okay, so let's start. This, remember my palette, guys? Guys, I've been showing you this palette, I don't know for how long. On my makeup, 5 to 7 minute makeup, this is the palette I'm using. So this is the palette I'm going to use as well. So let's continue. I just need to make sure that my camera can see my eyebrows.
Cameraman.
Oh, my cameraman. So again, I'm going to use this powder, guys. So this is an eyeshadow powder that I'm going to be using to do my eyebrows. Okay. So I'm going to start with the line underneath. So here I'm just following my natural eyebrow. I'm not doing anything. One thing I do when I get to the end, I just drag it a little bit down more so that it kind of stays in this line here. Okay, I'm done with the one side. I'm going to do that to the other side. Now, guys, the other side is almost always a challenge because my eyebrows are not the same. So what I always try and do when I do my eyebrows is I just try and make him look like sisters. Because if I want them to look like identical twins. So just try and make them look like sisters, guys. As you can see, this one is much more of a challenge than the other one. Because it's not as well shaped as the other one as well. But it's fine. We deal with it. I'll show you how. And then, there we go. Okay, so there we go. So I've kind of done the outside of the eyebrows. And already I can see they're not the same, but I can work with this. And I want it to look like this one this side. So let's finish up. So I'm gonna start. Okay, so I'm kind of satisfied with this one now. The only thing that will need to happen here is a bit of the shaping, but this is just me following my natural eyebrows. Oh, this one we need to do work. Okay, but it's nothing impossible, we'll do. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna start shaping it. Where is my concealer? Okay, found it. So I'm gonna use this to shape it, but I want to shape it lighter. So I'm gonna use my concealer. So this is what I do. Just do this with my concealer. So I'm just using the brush of this concealer, the Pro Concealer. I'm just using the brush of it. Okay, so I said this one is much better, so we're gonna start cleaning up this side. Okay, then again the concealer. Just wanted to look. Okay, now we're gonna come clean the other side. So even if you feel the other side doesn't need to be clean, because you're using your concealer, you will need to actually move your concealer below your eyebrow so that you can at least get the same look on your eyebrows. Otherwise, it's not going to look the same. It's going to look different. Okay, from here, I'm kind of satisfied. I just need to do something a little bit more this side. Yes. So guys, this comes with a lot of practice. The best way to do your eyebrows is to do them as many times as you can. Just try doing them as often as you can when you have time, and especially when you're not actually going out, because then now I'm looking for another brush just to clean up or to get rid of the concealer. Where's my brush? This one. So that's the one I use. So I'm just gonna run it. It's got nothing on it, just the brush that I've been using to apply my makeup, but it doesn't have any makeup on it, but I'm just cleaning up here. Okay. And then depending on how you like your eyebrows to look, you can leave the highlighter as is already to show that you've done your eyebrows. I prefer mine to look as natural as they can be. So I actually put powder, the powder that I use for my makeup, to hide a bit more of the work I've done on my eyebrows. It's just a preference, it's not a must. So my face powder, I'm just hiding now I'm concealing the concealer. I'm hiding it so that my eyebrows can just look like they're natural. I don't want that white line to be bright. You can keep it bright if you want to. Like I say, it's a preference. It's what you prefer. But this is how I do my eyebrows. The more you practice, the quicker it gets. On a normal day, it takes me less than 5 minutes to do this.
Less.
Yes, Tabang, it takes me less than 5 minutes to do this.
Are you sure less?
Jesus, this child, guys. You.
About 1 minute.
If you don't have
more.
kids, guys, do not have kids. I warn you.
Have kids. Have kids.
Okay, where's my makeup with my brush?
Have kids. Have kids, guys. Have kids. It's good.
Oh, help me now. Oh, this child. Okay, so if you look, I'm done now with my eyebrows. I'm done. They look like sisters. I didn't use any liner. Oh, and another reason why I don't use liner, guys, when I do my eyebrows. The reason why I don't use a liner, it's because I find it's for me, right? This is now my opinion. I don't use a liner to line around it. You're more than welcome to use the liner. I don't use a liner because I find it much more hard when I make a mistake and I have to get rid of it if I'm using a liner. Then it takes me longer. But when I'm using the powder, firstly, you can just take your makeup brush, get rid of the powder. So easy. So that's what I try and do. I just use the powder. For me, it works better. And if I want the Instagram eyebrows, the very thick and very shapy ones, I also use a powder, but I try to use the black powder instead. Also, it works wonders for me. It works wonders, the powder instead of the line. For me, I feel I have more control with the brush than I do with anything else. So please, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Next time I'm going to teach you a trick on how to do your eyes and have them looking symmetrical. Okay, stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.